has been on her hand since the day he put it there. He spent most of his life with his hands in machines, so his is kept safe in a drawer upstairs, but he brings it out for special occasions to act as a symbol and as decoration. He's wearing it now as he sits at the table, then raises his head slowly, turns it around and says while he's able, "I can't bury you, so you must bury me." She hunches her shoulders and turns and smiles because his thoughts get dark every once in a while and it's her job to bring him back, and she does it happily. They bought this house in the 70s and it's changed beyond compare, from the Stanner stair lift to the price of the area, which has been driven up by successful schools that they have never needed to use. They've led an easy, unchallenged life with their love allowed to be. And time slid by like the throb of the tide or the water that landed on damp city streets and flowed into city drains effortlessly to be gently manhandled back into the sea. Because love doesn't end, it is sent round again, but our bodies are frail and weak. And they give up and pack in at different paces, and that was the problem that he had foreseen. That when one was gone, one would have to go on from their pair and from every other. That when one was gone, one would have to go on living life without having the other. And this sent him into a panic attack, and he didn't know how to breathe. And he turned and he said to the love of his life, "I can't bury you, so you must bury me." He says, "How could I lose you and remember to breathe, make the effort to get up or brush my teeth, because dying is easy compared to grief. Without you, how could I bear to be? I can't bury you, so you must bury me." She reaches across and their hands interlace. She kisses his knuckles and drinks in his face, which has changed across decades. Inside her embraces, he's loved her and kept her and made her feel safe. She says, "If that happens, if you go first, then the next day when you're not there, I'll sob. And I'll say that this isn't fair, and I'll scream at the sky, but the sky won't care. I'll come in from my day and have no one to share the thoughts in my head with the things that I've done, that I've earned. They'll be pointless because I've never learned to be on my own. We were always a two. And you must bury me because I can't bury you." She says, "Each object will scream with what we shared, and my hand will hang in the empty air, and I'll look for you and you won't be there. I am not strong enough. There are things I can't do. You must bury me because I can't bury you. It is easy to die, it is harder to grieve. There are weaknesses in me you wouldn't believe because I keep them hidden away from view, and you must bury me because I can't bury you." They sit still and are silent. And minutes tick by, contemplating each other's wandering minds, which land on no answer. There's none to be had. As they stand and head upstairs to bed, they are glad to be together, even in this. And one day, one of them will go first. And though it'll pain them, they'll live through the hurt. And though they'll be apart, it will only be physically. And their love will stay in the world that way, whether flipped from pyres into hungry skies or put in the ground to rot. Their love will stay in the world somewhere, and the earth will be nourished by what it was. Because love doesn't end, it is sent round again. And if they can't bury you, then you must bury them. Thank you.